What's going on? This is Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk. I am going to switch lanes on you for a minute. As you can check out by my background, that is Commander Zavala from Destiny. All of this because Lance Reddick died. Lance Reddick was one of my favorite actors. He was one of those guys that had that voice. Very similar to like Keith David. When you hear him talk, you know exactly who it is. You know exactly who it is. So, even though I didn't watch The Wire, everybody looks at me like I'm crazy because when I say that, but I never watched The Wire, but I knew who his character was. It was him, and of course, it was Michael K. Williams as Omar. And also, who else was like Idris Elba was on that show, but I just remember those two characters were the two of the more. Omar was the dude. But I remember Lance Reddick being on that show. What else? He was on Rick and Morty. I remember him. One of my favorite shows of all time was Lost. I was a huge Lost fan. I would close the door and not let people in the office. Tell my wife, don't bother me, because I'm watching Lost, taking notes, all of that kind of nonsense. But yeah, he was Matthew Abaddon in Lost. He was Rick and Morty, Alan Rails and Rick and Morty. He was on another show, another Damon Lindelof show, which was called Fringe. Fringe was kind of like I always like to call it a distant cousin of X-Files. Same type thing, parallel universe, weird stuff happening in the FBI organization to check it out behind the scenes. And he was on that show. He was really good. And of course, he plays Sharon in John Wick. Just a cool character. Got a little bit part, but one of the coolest characters in the series. He played Silence in Horizon Zero Dawn, another game that I liked. I'm a big time gamer, if you didn't know. Don't have as much time as I used to. Destiny, as you see on the background, Destiny was my game of choice. I was with the Destiny culture for almost 10 years, but doing other things, doing this podcast, just don't have enough time for it anymore. But I still watch the replays. I still watch people game. I still watch, like I'll go on YouTube and watch all of the cutscenes to follow the story. So I'm still a big fan of it. And Zavala, if I was to ever cosplay, Zavala would be the dude. We got the same head. We got the same build. All I need is some of that armor and I can make it happen. Right. He was also, what did I miss? There was a new animation, because I watch a lot of animation. It's called Parallel Man. I believe that's the name of it, called Parallel Man. He plays the voice of an AI called Atlas. It's about a 10-minute animated cartoon. I think it was supposed to be like a promo to like a series maybe. But it was really good. John Cho was in it. I think Ming-Na Wen was in it. But go on YouTube and check it out. It's called Parallel Man. It was really good. But of course, he's the AI. They got his distinctive voice through a filter, but it still sounds like Lance Reddick. So just a shout out to him and the work that he's done, all the voice acting that he's done. It's a shame. He was a young dude, 60 years old, out of nowhere. And like I always say, man, I tell your people you love them while they still here. All right? Y'all be good out there. Peace.